Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.
Well, good evening, Lady Liberator basketball fans. We're here for another action-packed night here, coming from you live at the Wayne Keltner Gymnasium here at Morrisville High School. The Lady Liberators taking on the Lady Panthers of Morrisville. We are about a little under 6 minutes from tip-off here. We'll have starting lineups and then national anthem. But first off, we'll kind of go through some records here. The Lady Liberators coming in with a record of 8-9, as the Lady Liberators had a very successful week last week, competing in the 23rd annual Gary Keeling Memorial Tournament. As they came out of that tournament, third place winners. They fell to the number 5th state-ranked Lady Wildcats of Rogersville last Monday evening, 59-55, and then came back Wednesday night, bounced back with a nice solid win over COC school, the Ozark Lady Tigers, 69-56, and then they defeated what was a rematch of a match earlier in the year before Christmas. They defeated the Sedalia Smith Cotton Lady Tigers 40-38 for the third place finish in the Gary Keeling Memorial Tournament. And for the Marion Serially Lady Panthers, they come in with a record of 10-7. Last night they faced off. They traveled on the road to down to Crane, a conference opponent for the Lady Panthers, and they fell by a final score of 55-51. And then the Lady Panthers competed in the Stockton tournament last week, and they finished in fourth place behind the El Dorado Lady Springs Lady Bulldogs, the Miller Lady Cardinals, and the Chadwick Lady Cardinals. So it was a very strong tournament last week that they participated in over at Stockton. Several class-ranked schools from Class 1 through 3. So Morrisville has played an extremely tough schedule the last 5 or 6 games, and it should be an exciting matchup here. I was talking to some of the girls from both sides of the team, both Bolivar and Morrisville. As you know, coming from a background of growing up here in this gymnasium throughout the years, and then ended up graduating from Bolivar High. So know these schools pretty well, and all these girls and their families, and we look forward to a fun matchup here this evening. I am running solo tonight. Shania Franska here. Kent is along with me, taking care of all of our video and computer action here tonight. Thank you to Kent, always getting here before game time, getting everything set up, and always being here alongside with us every step of the way. And then we've got Vince back at the studio, so thanks to Vince for covering everything there. Just like I say, every single night that I come on air, it truly takes a team effort to make all of this happen so we can get these games covered for all of our boys and girls teams. So we're extremely lucky to have all them, so thanks to those guys. Today's game is sponsored by Mid-Missouri Bank. We appreciate Mid-Missouri for sponsoring today's games and all they do for Liberator schools and Liberator athletics. Well, we've got about 2:42 left to play here with tip-off. Like I said, we'll have the starting lineup and the national anthem coming up soon. As far as talking about the Lady Liberators, we'll switch it over to the Liberators real quick. They came out victorious this past Friday night against Monette, and they have been on break, and they will pick back up play Thursday evening. It's a big week as we open the Liberator tournament up this week. It will be played on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they've got some of the best teams coming from around Southwest Missouri and around the state. So the Liberators will actually open play up on Thursday evening, and that will be they will tip off at 8:30. They are the 3-seeded team in the tournament, so looking forward to getting out there the next 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and watching them play. And then the Lady Liberators will hit the road again on Thursday evening, and they will take on an old conference foe, the Camdenton Lady Lakers. There's been a lot of battles back in the day, going all the way back from my memory, the last 10 to 12 years. There's been a lot of hard fought battles between the Lady Lakers and the Lady Liberators. So they'll take the road and they'll travel up Highway 54 and take on Camdenton on Thursday night. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. They're going to do the national anthem, and then we'll be back with starting lineups. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service, so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here at the campus of the Wayne Keltner Gymnasium, campus of Morrisville High School. We got your starting lineups here. First off, for the Marion Surly Lady Panthers, a senior forward, number 3, Addie Bess, a senior center, number 15, Lily Thompson, a sophomore guard, number 21, Ireland Foster, a freshman guard, number 23, Kinley Reed, and a senior guard, number 25, Maya Bess. Lady Panthers are coached by Seth Lash and Mike McCollin. And for the Lady Liberators, your starters, number 3, a junior guard, Emma Goodman, a junior forward, number 10, Cammie Bryan, a senior forward, number 14, Megan Howard, a junior guard, number 23, Carly Cribbs, and a senior center, number 44, Casey Jenkins. And we're off and going here. Your Lady Panthers are in the white uniforms with the black and blue trim. And your Lady Liberators are in the blue uniforms with white and gold trim. Lady Liberators going to have the first possession here. Carly Cribbs, three-pointer off the mark, no good. There's Best with the rebound. Foster will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Foster, a sophomore guard, gets it inside to, there's going to be, there's two Best sisters here, so I'll try not to get them confused. That's Maya Best with the jump shot, and she gets it to go, and the Lady Panthers strike first here. Cribbs will bring it up for the Lady Liberators as she gets it across. Back over to Cammie Bryan. Over to Howard in the corner, inside to Jenkins, back outside to Bryan. And then they get it back to the point guard, Cribbs. Cribbs over to Goodman in the quarter, three ball. Off the rim, no good. Foster with the rebound, and she'll bring it up across half court. And she's got no number, so she'll get it set back up in her offensive play here. Over to the freshman guard, Reed. Here comes Reed back over to Foster. And it looks like the Lady Liberators are just playing a simple man-to-man defense here. Foster with the ball out top, being guarded by Goodman. And she'll dribble it over to the corner. And she loses it. There's Jenkins with the steal, and she gets it over to Cribbs. Here comes Cribbs back the other way. No numbers, so she's going to pull up and get the offensive started here. I do want to make note, we kind of got in a hurry there with the starting lineups. Our commercial break went too long, but Coach Archer out sick tonight, so Coach Stacy Wells filling in for him. That's Carly Cribbs with the jump shot on the free throw line, and that's good, and she gets on the board for the Lady Liberators. Tied up at 2 here, 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Kinley Reed out front, trying to make a move here, being guarded by Goodman. Great defense by Goodman. Thompson out of the key. Here comes Ireland Foster driving. Layup up and good. Nice move by the sophomore guard, Foster. And the Lady Panthers regain the lead here. 5:38 left to play in the first quarter. Cribbs gets it over to Bryan. Bryan over in the corner to Howard. Howard skip past to Cribbs. Cribbs, three ball up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Carly Cribbs. And she gives the Lady Liberators their first lead of the day. Back come the Lady Panthers. That's Addie Best up top. Back over to Foster. And they get it inside to Thompson. Layup off the mark. No good. Never hit rim. That's Howard with the rebound. Here comes Cribbs back the other way. Again, the Lady Panthers doing a great job of getting back. No numbers, and it forces the Lady Liberators to set up in their offense. They get it into Jenkins. Back over to Howard in the corner. Over to Bryan at the top, back into Jenkins' jump shot, and she airballs that one, but there's Howard with the rebound. Another airball by Goodman, and Howard is there once again, and she gets fouled going up for the shot, and Megan Howard will go to the line for 2. They're going to get that foul called on number 15, Lily Thompson, the senior center. That will be her first personal, team first. First free throw up and good for Megan Howard. And second free throw coming for the senior forward. And off the mark, no good. There's Emma Goodman chasing for the rebound, and she gets it. And the Lady Liberators, it will stay on the Lady Liberators side. Here's Cammie Bryan, three ball, and good. First points for the junior forward, Cammie Bryan. And here come the Lady Panthers. Island Foster's going to dribble it all the way down, blocked by Casey Jenkins. Here come the Lady Liberators. Carly Cribbs will get it across half court. And kicks it over to Goodman in the corner. Goodman's going to dribble baseline. There's Reed. She knocks it out of bounds. And it will stay Lady Liberator ball underneath their basket. 4:09 left to play in the first quarter. Bolivar 9, Morrisville 4. Cammie Bryan will inbound it into Howard. Howard jump shot on the block, and good. Megan Howard coming up big these last several games. Megan Howard, about 5 games ago, wasn't even playing, had a broken finger, and she is literally just came back from that injury on fire. Not just scoring the ball, but getting doing extremely well on the offense and defensive glass and collecting several rebounds over the last 3 or 4 games. Morrisville's going to call a quick timeout here, 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay right here. The Lady Liberators have their biggest lead so far with 4:02 left to play in the first quarter. It's Bolivar 11, Morrisville 4. As I stated earlier, Coach Archer out due to sickness, so we want to send, I'm sure Coach Archer is, if I know Coach Archer very well, he is locked and loaded and watching this game from home, but we wish him well and his prayers to get back out here with us as he is homesick. I know it's going around everywhere. A lot of kids are in and out of school sick, and so we wish Coach Archer well and hope he knows he's missed tonight. We're back here live, and Lily Thompson trying to find a backdoor cut of Bess, and Howard's there for the steal. Here comes Carly Cribbs the other way, and she's got it up front, out to the corner to Goodman, inside to Jenkins. Here comes Cribbs with a cut. Off the mark, no good. There's Emma Goodman with another rebound. And she's being guarded by Bess, and she gets it back out to Carly, and she'll set the offense up. Here comes Bryan. Dribble penetration all to the basket, and she's going to be fouled. And that's going to be that foul's going to go on Ireland Foster. That will be her first personal, team second. It will be Lady Liberator basketball underneath their basket. They get it into Goodman. Goodman 3-ball off the mark, no good. Foster with the rebound. She's going to dribble it up across half court. She's got no numbers. Great defense there by Cammie Bryan. And she gets it, flicks it over to Reed. Reed thinks about the shot, but she dishes it off to Lily Thompson. Back over to Foster. Here comes Foster the other way. Dribble penetration. She finds Thompson back door. Great move, but she can't finish the layup. And it's going to be off Thompson, and the Lady Liberators will take back over. Carly Cribbs will bring it across half court. Over to Bryan. Bryan kicks it into Jenkins. Jump shot on the free throw line. And a whistle's going to be blown. That's Megan Howard. I love the aggressive play there by Megan Howard, but they're going to get her for her first personal foul. And the Lady Panthers will gain control of the basketball. Here comes Kinley Reed back the other way. Great defensive pressure there by Bryan and Goodman. They get the steal, and Jenkins somehow comes up with the ball. She's trying to find a guard, and she gets it out to Carly Cribbs. Kicks it over in the corner to Howard. 3-ball, and it goes in and back out. Great shot there by Megan Howard. Thompson with the rebound. Kicks it out to Foster. Here comes Foster going all the other way. Deflection by Bryan. Goodman with the steal. Goodman gets it back for Bryan with a wide open fast break layup. And she puts it in for 2. Bolivar 13, Morrisville 4. The Lady Liberators on fire here to start this game. Back come the Lady Panthers. They get it out to Foster on the baseline. And it's a loose ball. If you can take one guess who's in on the loose ball, that's Emma Goodman. And the Lady Liberators are going to regain control here and try to extend the lead here with 2:04 left to play in the first quarter. Cribbs will walk it up, and she gets it across half court. Back over to Bryan. Bryan in the corner to Howard. Howard dishes it into Jenkins inside. Oh, and she gets blocked by Thompson. Thompson sends it into the mat there, but it will stay Lady Liberator ball. We got a substitute coming in. Skyla Moore, the freshman, checking in for Casey Jenkins. 1:50 left to play. Bolivar 13, Morrisville 4. They get it into Howard. She thought about the 3, but kicks it over to Cribbs. Cribbs in the corner to Moore. Moore trying to get it into Howard there inside. Howard saves it out of bounds back to Cribbs. 3-ball off the mark, no good. There's Bess with the rebound. Bess is going to dribble it up herself. She kicks it over to her sister, Maya. And she's going to dribble here at the top of the key. Over to Foster. Foster's going to dribble drive, left-handed layup, off the mark, no good. There's Bess with another rebound. And it looks like we're going to get a Lady Liberator foul. It's going to be Emma Goodman with her first personal. They're going to get Emma Goodman with a blocking foul. And Maya Bess is going to go to the stripe for 2. First free throw up and good. Checking in for the Lady Panthers, we've got on the floor Madewell, Reed, Bess, Foster, and Thompson. And for the Lady Liberators, we've got Moore, Goodman, Bryan, Cribbs, and Howard. Second free throw's good. The Lady Panthers pull within 7, 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Cribbs gets it over to Bryan. Kind of just playing a 4-out, 1-in with Howard running the horseshoe. Bryan going to dribble penetration, kicks it off to Cribbs. Cribbs is going to go all the way to the basket. Jump shot off the mark, no good. Thompson with the rebound. The Lady Panthers have a chance here to pull within a 1 or 2 possession game here with 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here, Reed going to pull up for 3. Off the mark there, no good. There's Lily Thompson and Moore fighting for the rebound. And they're going to call it out of bounds on Moore. And it will stay Lady Panther basketball. Checking in is number 5, Adeline Carroll, the sophomore forward for Megan Howard. Reed will inbound it for the Lady Panthers. She gets a wide open look from Foster, but she misses it. And Carroll's there for the defensive rebound. Back come the other way, the Lady Liberators. Cribbs gets it down low to Goodman. Goodman's going to drive baseline. Great defense there by Thompson. Kicks it back out to Cribbs. Cribbs gets it inside to Carroll. Carroll's going to put it up and off the mark, no good. But Carroll's going to get another rebound off the mark, no good. And there's Lily Thompson with another rebound. Back come the other way, the Lady Panthers. Great defense by Bryan, guarding heavily on Reed. And she finally gets out of the trap, gets it over to Madewell. And she'll get it back to Reed. We've got 5 seconds on the clock. Here comes Reed, dribble driving, and she's going to throw up a shot here and going to be fouled. They're going to call it on the floor. So with 0.5 seconds left on the clock, the Lady Panthers are going to inbound it underneath their basket here. We'll see what play Coach Lash draws up here. Foster will inbound it, and they'll get it into Thompson, and they will not get a shot off as the clock expires. That's your end of your first quarter. Bolivar Lady Liberators lead the Lady Panthers 13-6. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here. You're listening to Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
All clothing is arriving at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets, by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at C&C's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the Farm and Home? Well, the answer man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here on the campus of Morrisville High School. Lady Liberators lead over the Lady Panthers 13-6, and it's going to be Lady Panther ball coming out of the second quarter here. Here comes Reed, kicks it out to Madewell, 3-point and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Haley Madewell, and she pulls the Lady Panthers within 4. Cribbs will bring it across half court. And they're still playing that 4-out, 1-in. Goodman's running the horseshoe. And the Lady Panthers playing just a simple 2-3 zone. And they're going to get Skyla Moore for traveling. And the Lady Panthers now have a chance to make this a one-possession game. Reed gets it across half court for the Lady Panthers. She's going to dribble out to her right, and she's got Lily Thompson wide open, but misses her, gets it out in the corner to Bess. Here comes Thompson, off the shot, no good. And Reed's going to get the offensive rebound, and she's going to set it back up again. Lady Liberators doing extremely well on the defensive end here tonight, only giving up 7 points in the first quarter. Reed will throw it inbound it for the Lady Panthers. And she's got Lily Thompson there. She'll step back right in and shot up, three-pointer, and drains it. From way behind the arc, that's freshman guard Kinley Reed. And she now pulls the Lady Panthers within one. 6:53 left to play in the second quarter. Bolivar 13, the Lady Panthers 12. The Lady Panthers on a 5-0 run to start the second quarter. Here's Cribbs out top being guarded by Madewell. And she's in trouble, and she gets it off to Bryan. Bryan kicks it over to Carroll. And back over to Bryan. And there's Cribbs. She's going to pull it back out. Cribbs over to Moore in the corner. And the Lady Liberators just can't seem to get anything going right now. Carroll kicks it over to Goodman. Here comes Goodman. Kicks it over to Cribbs in the corner. Three ball. And she gets it to go off the side of the board and banks it in. Carly Cribbs. Back comes the Lady Panthers. And Madewell trying to get it over to Reed. There's Bryan with the deflection. Goodman with the steal. She gets it out to Cribbs. Cribbs misses the layup. And Goodman with the rebound. She gets fouled. And Emma Goodman will go to the line for two. And that foul is going to go on number 3. That's Maya Bess. Or excuse me, that's Addie Bess. The other best sister. And first free throw for Goodman. Off the mark, no good. Checking back in for the Lady Liberators is Jenkins and Howard. And Carol and Moore will take a seat. And checking in for the Lady Panthers is Foster. And Haley Madewell will take a seat. So for the Lady Liberators, we've got Howard, Jenkins, Cribbs, Bryan, and Goodman. And Emma Goodman's going to make the free throw. Carly Cribbs gets a steal. Goodman is going to miss a layup, but they get another offensive rebound. And Cribbs is going to set it back up. Howard finds a backdoor cut. Great backdoor cut by Cami Bryan. And she kicks it over to Goodman in the corner, over to Howard. Cribbs, 3 at the top of the key. Off the mark, no good. There's another rebound by Emma Goodman. Kicks it over to Howard. Howard with a skip pass over to Bryan. Here comes Cribbs trying to dribble penetrate all the way to the basket. Rims in and out, no good, but there's Jenkins with the putback. And the Lady Liberator leads back up to 7. 5:11 left to play in the second quarter. Here come the Lady Panthers. And there's Lily Thompson being double teamed by Goodman and Bryan. Back over to Lily Thompson. She's going to go to work in the post. Great move by the senior center, Lily Thompson. And the Lady Panthers are right back in it. 4:47 left to play in the second quarter. Bolivar 19, Morrisville 14. 3 ball from Cami Bryan. No good. And she's fighting for her own rebound. And Kinley Reed gets it going out of bounds. And she kicks it off a Lady Liberator player. I couldn't see who that was down there in the corner. And the Lady Panthers will have the basketball. They'll have to take it the length of the floor. The Lady Liberators come out in a box press. And the Lady Panthers throw it. They throw it clear over into the wall. So it's going to be Lady Liberator basketball. Cribbs will walk it up across half court. Over to the forward, Bryan, being guarded by Bess. Back over to Cribbs. Still playing their 4-out, 1 in with Jenkins in. Over in the corner to Goodman. Goodman, 3 ball, off the mark, no good. There's Island Foster with another rebound. She's going to take it the length of the floor and be fouled by Goodman. And that's going to be Emma Goodman's second personal. So we'll see what Coach Wells wants to do here. And it looks like he's going to leave her out there with 2 fouls. So with 4:09 left to play, Lady Liberators hold a 5-point lead over the Lady Panthers. Here's Reed at the top of the key with Thompson, being guarded by Bryan. Kicks it over to Bess for 3 ball in the corner, and that's Maya Bess for 3. Her second of the game. And the Lady Liberators pull within 2 and make it a 1-possession game. Bryan inside to Jenkins. Jenkins, nice backdoor cut by Howard. 3 ball, air ball. Here come the Lady Panthers trying to tie the game up here or take the lead for the first time today. And Island 3 will pull up for 3. Off the mark, no good. Howard with the rebound. Back come the other way. Carly Cribbs is going to go coast to coast. She's going to take it all the way. Kicks it out to Goodman for 3. And no good. Best with the rebound. And back come the Lady Panthers. And Best is going to pull it out. As Coach Lash is calling up a play. And kicks it over to the point guard, Kinley Reed. Reed trying to see what the Lady Liberators are doing here on defense. She just stops and pops the 3. Off the mark, no good. Cammie Bryan with the rebound. She'll just dribble it up the whole length of the floor herself. Gets it out to Howard in the corner. Howard skip pass over to Cribbs. Cribbs! 3 ball and good. And the Lady Liberators lead is back to 5. 2:34 left to play in the second quarter. A lot of back and forth action here in this second quarter. Foster shoots a jump shot at the free throw line and airballs it, and it's going to go out of bounds, and the Lady Liberators will take back over. Goodman is going to go to the bench with 2 fouls. Checking in for the first time today is the junior guard, Heidi Roten. Bryant's going to have it out top. Still playing a 4-on-1 in. Howard trying to get it into Jenkins, but there's Foster and Bess. They tip it out of bounds. Great defense by the 2 of them. And we got some substitutions here. Madewell's back on the floor for the Lady Panthers. And they get it into Jenkins. Jenkins jump shot. No good. Thompson fighting for the rebound. She comes up with it. And here comes Foster back the other way. Foster skip trying to get Reed. Good thought there by Foster, but just throws the ball into the wall and out of bounds. And Foster's going to go to the bench. And here comes Addie Bess back out on the floor. 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Lady Liberators 22, Lady Panthers 17. They get it over to Howard in the corner. Back over to Bryan. Bryan finds Roten on the backside. She's in trouble. Gets it back over to Bryan. Kicks it out to Cribbs. Cribbs back over to Roten. And Cribbs is going to pull it back out here. Back over to Howard in the corner. Howard skip pass over to Cribbs. Cribbs to the top of the key of Jenkins. Bryan 3 ball. No good. Rebound by Reed. Here comes Reed. She's going to dribble it at the length of the floor. And she goes up. Can't get the layup to fall. There's Howard with the defensive board. And Cribbs is going to slowly walk it up. Gets it over to Howard on the left side wing. Over into the corner to Roten. Back over to Howard at the top of the key. Gets it in. Jenkins inside. She kicks it out for Roten 3 ball. And can't get it to go. Howard trying to fight for the rebound there. And she's going to get called for the foul. And that's going to be Megan Howard's second personal foul. And she's going to go to the bench with the freshman Skylar Moore checking in. So Howard and Goodman now on the bench with 2 fouls. Kinley Reed will walk it across. We've got 50 seconds left here in the first half. Bolivar 22, Morrisville 17. And it looks like Morrisville might go for the last shot here, as they're Bess and Reed just kind of playing keep away here. They get it over to Madewell in the corner. Morrisville just being extremely patient here, making sure they get a good shot to end the half here. As they do, Bolivar has the possession, so it'll be Bolivar basketball coming out of the second half here. And Bess is just going to dribble it out top. She gets it over to Reed. 16 seconds left. Coach Lash is calling a last-minute play here. And here goes Kinley Reed. She's going to try to take it all the way to the hole. Kicks it out to Madewell in the corner. Back over to Reed. Nice back cut by Kinley Reed. Dishes it off to Thompson. Misses the layup. And that's going to do it there at the end of the first half. Great look there for the Lady Panthers. They just can't get the layup to fall. And it's going to be Bolivar 22, Morrisville 17. We're going to take about a 4-minute break. We'll be back here with your Warwick halftime show. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Gulmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs. Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank. Banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
People choose Oakstar Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oakstar, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oakstar can make. Oakstar Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply in Kubota has stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Right now, get 0 APR, 0 down for up to 60 months on the L2502 package at Coral Supply in Bolivar, equipped with box blade, bush hog, and 18-foot trailer, now through 2/16/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Coral Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here at the campus of Morrisville High School. Your Lady Liberators leading the Lady Panthers of Morrisville 22-17. We've got the Warwick halftime show here, sponsored. We got our halftime show here, sponsored by Warwick Electric. We appreciate Chris and all of his guys out there. Go see them for all your electric needs. Thank you, Chris, for your dedication to Liberator Athletics in Schools and for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. Well, it's been a fun one here so far. I'm by myself here tonight, Shania Francisco, with Mr. Kent running our audio, sound, and everything in between. Kent is our guy. No, we truly appreciate Kent and everything he's done here this season for us. I can tell you right now, it's the smoothest operation I've ever been in when it comes to anything radio, and just truly appreciate everything he's done. And then, of course, Vince back at the radio station. Always like to give these guys a shout out as much as I can, because people do not understand what really goes on behind the scenes, and they need to be thanked as many times as any of the rest of us. So thank you guys for everything you guys do, and we really appreciate you. We're about 4:25 left to play here in halftime. It's been a pretty exciting game here so far. A lot of back and forth. The Lady Liberators got it. Their biggest lead of the night so far has been 9, but the Lady Panthers, they just can't go away. Reed and Foster hitting some pretty big shots there to pull the Lady Panthers within 5, and Maya Best having a couple threes as well. So it's been a pretty balanced attack game so far, and every time Morrisville and Bolivar meet, no matter what the sport is, you can always, especially in girls sports, you can always expect a good one, whether it's on the softball diamond or on the basketball court. It's always going to come down to the wire. So it's been quite the rival back in the days, and I'm glad to see it still continuing. We've got about 3:30 left here of halftime. We'll talk a little bit, like I said, about the Liberators. The Liberators, they are off until Thursday, and they will open up the Liberator tournament, what seems to be an extremely good field of teams, as Coach Hoy, I know, works extremely hard on filling that tournament with some of the best competition around the state, and even is bringing a couple teams in from out of state this year. So that tournament will be as followed. It will be Republic, the 1 seed, taking on the 8 seed Warrensburg on Thursday evening. They'll kick things off at 4 o'clock. And then it'll be the Thayer Bobcats taking on the 5th seeded, the Branson Pirates, at 5:30. And then Helias Catholic, the 2 seed, taking on the former Liberator, Ryan Toombs, and his Lebanon Yellow Jackets. That will be at 7 o'clock. And then the nightcap of the evening will be your Liberators taking on, they're the 3 seed, taking on the 6 seed. That's Metro Academy. That's a home school out of Kansas. So, like I said, a loaded field of teams, 1 through 8. There's not a bad team in it. So there's going to be any given night, any team can win. So I generally expect there to be 16 good quality games. So if you're a basketball fan, get on out and watch some basketball at the end of this week over there at Bolivar High School. Well, we've got about 2 minutes left here. We're going to take a quick break before we come back for our second half. We appreciate you listening to the Warwick Halftime Show. Your Lady Liberators leading the Lady Panthers 22-17. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
You know what they say, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Well, that's great, except when it comes to electricity. Better call Warwick Electric, locally owned and operated since 2005. Warwick offers all types of electrical service, both commercial and residential, using top quality materials and following current electrical codes. They're fully insured and licensed, so you can trust them with your electrical needs. Don't do it yourself. Call Warwick Electric today at 417-327-3674.
Navigating ever-changing tax regulations can be difficult, but not with the Winfield Tax Service. They've been serving Southwest Missouri for 60 years and are 4 generations strong. From individual to business tax needs, plus bookkeeping and payroll services all year round. They've got it all. Call 326-3326 or visit in person, located on the northeast corner of the Bolivar Square. Winfield Tax Service, your destination for stress-free taxes.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here for second half action here on the campus of Morrisville High School. Shania Franska here bringing you live play-by-play. and Kent bringing you all your computer needs here. Doing a great job over here on the sound and the computer. That way you can listen and watch anywhere you want to in the world tonight of this game. So thanks again, Kent. And we're back here. It's going to be Lady Liberator basketball. This game sponsored tonight by Mid-Missouri Bank. Lady Liberators will have first possession here of the opening quarter. That's going to be Cami Bryant stepping out, assisted by Jenkins. And she drains the three here. And the Lady Liberators strike first. Back come the Lady Panthers. That's Addie Best with a jump shot. Misses, but it goes off the hands of Casey Jenkins, and the Lady Panthers will take over underneath their basket. It's going to be Kinley Reed inbounding it for the Lady Panthers. And she's going to find Ireland Foster wide open there. Foster misses the layup. And Lady Liberators get the rebound, and Carly Cribbs will walk it across half court. Over to Goodman on the left wing. Into Howard in the corner, kicks it into Jenkins. Jenkins is going to lay it up for the jump shot off the block. And the Lady Liberators now with their biggest lead of the day. Reed's going to stop and pop for three, off the mark, no good. Foster with the offensive rebound there, the long offensive rebound. She's going to drive it to the basket, kicks it out to Reed. Reed thought about the shot, but she loses it, but there's Foster to gain control. Kicks it into Thompson. Thompson back out to Reed. Reed back into Thompson. Thompson's going to go to work. And great move there by the center, the senior center. And she gives the Lady Panthers their first 2 points of the third quarter here. Bolivar 27, Morrisville 19. Howard with a skip pass over to Cribbs. Cribbs trying to find the open man. Kicks it over to Goodman in the corner. Goodman gets it into Jenkins. She's going to be triple teamed. She kicks it out to Howard for a jump shot on the free throw line. And that's going to be an air ball by Howard. Howard laughing about it, so that's always good. It was great ball movement by the Lady Liberators. Just couldn't get the shot to fall or quite hit the rim there, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Lady Liberators are going to put on a little full court press here. Lady Panthers break it. They get it across half court. And the Reed point guard is going to set it up here for the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers just not going away. The Lady Liberators got as many as 10, but here come the Lady Panthers creeping back in. And that's Maya Best. She's going to dribble penetrate. And Jenkins says no, blocks her shot, gets it out to Cribbs. Cribbs with a no-look pass to Bryan. She wasn't expecting it, and Foster gets the steal. Bryan gets it back over to Cribbs. Jump shot miss. Off the mark, no good. Best with the rebound. And Reed's going to pull it back here for the Lady Panthers. Man, a lot went on there in that one possession in about a span of 5 seconds. Here comes Reed, dribble penetrate, kicks it out to Best. Best, three ball, good. That's Maya Best with another 3-point shot. And she pulls the Lady Panthers within 5. They just can't go away. 5:18 left to play in the third quarter. Howard over in the corner with the basketball. Skip pass over to Goodman. Looking inside for Jenkins and Bryan, but she kicks it over to Cribbs. Cribbs over to Bryan in the corner. Back up to the top of the key and Goodman. Back over to Bryan in the corner. Gets it into Jenkins. Goodman's going to cut. And going to be a holding foul. It's going to be a holding foul number 25, Maya Best. And that's going to be her first personal, team first. Bryan will inbound it for the Lady Liberators. Gets it out to Cribbs. Cribbs, three ball, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Reed. Reed's going to go the length of the floor for the layup, put it in for 2. And the Lady Panthers now cut this back to a one-possession game. Bolivar 27, Morrisville 24. 4:42 left to play in the third quarter. There's Jenkins, the assist by Goodman, and she lays it in for 2. And the Lady Liberators are going to pull their press back off, and Reed will get it across half court. Little pick and roll by Foster there. Foster's going to take it all the way. She's going to be fouled. And it's going to be Lady Panther basketball underneath their basket. 4:23 left to play in the third quarter. Bolivar 29, Morrisville 24. Bess is going to go to the bench, and Madewell's going to check in. Reed looking for the open player here. She gets it into Thompson, and Thompson's going to give it right back to Reed. We'll see what Reed does here. Great defense there by Bryan. She kicks it over to Maya. Here comes Madewell in the corner. She's going to stop, get it into Thompson inside. Great defense by Jenkins, and that's going to be a steal by Goodman. Goodman's going to go all the way and lay it in for 2. Bolivar 31, Morrisville 24, and the Lady Liberators starting to pull away again. It's kind of been like that all game. The Lady Liberators will pull away, and then back come the Lady Panthers. Lady Liberators now with a 7-point lead. Here comes Foster. Foster jump shot. Off the mark, no good, but there's Thompson with the offensive rebound and put back. And back come the Lady Panthers. Cribbs is going to walk it down for the Lady Liberators. Over to Bryan. Bryan gets it in the corner to Howard. Howard skip pass over to Cribbs. Goodman over the corner to Bryan. Great backdoor cut by Howard, but misses the layup. Back come the Lady Panthers. Reed's going to pull it out as she has no numbers. She was 4-on-1, so great decision there by the freshman point guard. Here comes Maya Bess, and she's being guarded by Goodman. Kicks it out to Madewell. Madewell back over to Bess, and they get it into Thompson, and they throw it out of bounds. Great idea there by the senior guard, Bess. Just led her a little too far, and she's going to go to the bench, and her sister's going to check back in. For the Lady Liberators, Roten's going to check in, and Jenkins is going to go to the bench. So for the Lady Liberators, we got Cribbs, Bryan, Roten, Howard, and Goodman. And for the Lady Panthers, we got Reed, Bess, Madewell, Foster, and Thompson. Jump shot by Goodman, off the mark, no good. There's Foster. Can't seem to come down with the rebound, and she's going to step out of bounds, and it will stay Lady Liberator basketball. We're going to have another substitute for the Lady Panthers. That's going to be number 12. Trying to get her name here. That's McKenna McLean, the sophomore. She's going to check in for Foster. Roten trying to dribble drive there, and she's going to be called for the travel. Takes too many steps. So the Lady Liberators, the Lady Panthers here, going to try to make it another one-possession game. 2:20 left to play in the third quarter. Bess will dribble it down. Kicks it inside to Thompson. Thompson back over to Reed. Lady Liberators still kind of just playing a matchup man-to-man. Bryan Garden, Reed. Reed kicks it out to Madewell. Being guarded by Goodman. Back over to Reed. Lady Panthers really having a hard time scoring on this possession against the Lady Liberators. Here come Reed. She's going to dribble drive all the way. Off the mark, no good. There's Thompson with another rebound. She's going to kick it out to Madewell. And the Lady Panthers are going to keep the ball here. 1:42 left to play in the third quarter. Deep three by Reed. That's going to be off the mark. No good. Cribbs with the rebound. She's going to go coast to coast. And she decides to pull it out. And she's going to set up a play here with 1:30 left to play in the third quarter. Here comes Bryan. Bryan over in the corner to Cribbs. Cribbs, three ball, and good! Big three for the junior Cribbs. And she gives the Lady Liberators back an 8-point lead. Madewell's going to dribble it across half court for the Lady Panthers. Kicks it over to Addie Bess. And they're just kind of playing catch back and forth here. Bess trying to get it inside to Thompson. Howard with the deflection. Oh, nice backdoor cut by Madewell. Bess finds Madewell with the backdoor cut and lays it in for 2. 49 seconds left to play. Bolivar 34, Morrisville 28. Here come the Lady Liberators. Goodman in the corner being trapped. And they're going to get a blocking foul on McLean. And the Lady Liberators will take over underneath their basket. Bryan will inbound it underneath the basket. Gets it into Roten. Roten kicks it back out to Cribbs. Cribbs over to Bryan in the corner. She's going to dribble penetrate. Decides to dribble back out. Swing pass over to Goodman. Goodman gets it to Roten. Roten is going to throw up a shot, but no good. And here comes Best with the rebound. Gets it across half court. 16 seconds left. Morrisville will get the last shot. Over to Madewell. Back to Best. And we've got 7 seconds left here. Here comes Addie Best trying to get somewhere but can't get anywhere. Maya Best at the top of the key. She's going to have to throw up a desperation three and off the mark, no good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. It's going to be Bolivar 34, Morrisville 28. We'll take a quick break here. We'll have the fourth quarter coming up. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
Midmo Bank loves Ozark families. You see it when you walk into any of their 13 Southwest Missouri locations. I mean, have you seen their community-focused Facebook pages? With unique products like their Treehouse Club savings accounts for kids or the parent-approved debit card checking accounts for preteens, Mid-Missouri Bank provides real-life financial literacy opportunities to the young people in your life. Stop in today and see how Midmo can help. Or open an account online in minutes at openaccounts.midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank, member FDIC.
At Animal Care Clinic, they're not just another veterinary clinic. They're your pet's best friend. Their team, led by Doctors Levin and Lindsay Roten, offer top-notch care for all animals, big and small. From intensive care and checkups to pet supplies and grooming, they've got it covered. Keep your furry friend healthy and happy. Schedule an appointment today at animalcarebolivar.com. That's animalcarebolivar.com. Animal Care Clinic. Their name says it all.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're back here at the campus of Morrisville High School. Lady Liberators with a 6-point lead here. As we start the fourth quarter, it's going to be Lady Panther ball, and they'll get it into Kinley Reed. She's going to dish it back over to Bess, and we'll see what play that the Lady Panthers come up here to start the fourth quarter. It's going to be a little pick and roll with Foster and Reed. Reed's going to go all the way to the basket, kicks it over to Bess for the jump shot in the corner, off the mark, no good. Jenkins and Thompson fighting for the rebound. That's going to be Jenkins winning that battle. And Cribbs is going to walk it up the court for the Lady Liberators. Lady Liberators is going to be very important here to value the basketball as they hold a 6-point lead over the Lady Panthers. To be honest, it's been a really kind of slow-paced game here. Just a lot of half-court offense by both ends. There's Bryan with the run and jump shot. Off the mark, no good. Thompson with the rebound. And Bess is going to walk it up for the Lady Panthers. Over to her sister, Maya Bess. Back over to big sister, Addie Bess. Over to Foster, back over to Reed. And we'll see what Kinley does. She pulls up here for three and not going to hit anything of the rim. Great hustle there by Bess, trying to save it out of bounds. And the Lady Liberators will take over. 6:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cribbs again will walk it up for the Lady Liberators. Like I said on the last possession, just kind of been a lot of half-court offense here. And that's where most points have scored. There's Maya Bess. Tries to get the steal there, but it's going to be called in for the reaching foul. And that's going to be Maya Bess. It's going to be her second personal, team first. Bryan will inbound it to Howard. Howard gets it into Jenkins, and there's Bess with the steal. Great defensive play there by Addie Bess. She's going to dribble it all the way up and gets it over to Foster. Foster's going to set up the offensive play here. Hands it off to Reed. Reed finds a backdoor Foster, and she lays it up for two. Great look there by the freshman guard, Reed. Finds the sophomore forward, Foster, and the Lady Panthers are within four. Here come the Lady Liberators. Cribbs for three, and good. Great way to respond there by the Lady Liberators, and they're right back up to 7. 37-30, 5:54 left to play in the ball game. Reed tries to get it out to Bess in the corner. Hits off the knees of Bess, but Reed's able to come back up with the basketball. Here comes Reed. She finds a cutter. There's a great move by the center, Thompson. A little pick and roll there. And the Lady Liberators, the Lady Panthers back within 5. It's going to come down to who can take care of the basketball here. Here comes Carly Cribb, and it's going to be looks like she's going to get charged with a blocking foul. It's going to go against Thompson. Great job by Carly being super aggressive there, attacking the hole. And the Lady Liberators will inbound it underneath their basket. 5:26 left to play. Bryan gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins gets it up and rolls in and out. Would have been a huge play there, but still gets to go to the line for two. And that foul's going to go on Maya Bess, her third, number 25, Maya Bess. Casey Jenkins to the line for two. First free throw up and good. We'd like to thank Ankrum Law. We haven't had too many free throws shot here today. Honestly, I think maybe each team shot maybe once or twice, but we want to thank Ankrum Law for sponsoring today's free throws. Go out and see the Ankrum boys for all of your law firm needs. So thank you to the Ankrams for sponsoring our free throws here today. Second free throw is up, no good. The Lady Panthers come down. That is Addie Bess pulling up for the jump shot. And she pulls the Lady Panthers within four. 38-34, 5:06 left to play. Cribbs gets it across over to Howard. Howard backdoor trying to get it to Goodman. She turns it over. There's Thompson with the steal. And here comes Bess the other way. She's going to take it all the way. The hole gets stopped by Jenkins. And she's going to get it right back. Jump shot and good. Addie Bess with the senior. And the Lady Panthers pull within two. And Coach Wells just wants to call a timeout here. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick 30-second break. It's Bolivar 38, Morrisville 36. We'll be right back here after the break. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
All right, basketball fans, we're back here at Panther Fieldhouse on the campus of Morrisville High School. We got ourselves a good one here. A little Highway 13 rivalry going on here tonight between these schools, the Lady Liberators and the Lady Panthers. The Lady Liberators with a 2-point lead here with 4:46 left to play. Seems like every time the Lady Liberators get a 7, 9, 10-point lead, the Lady Panthers just come right back and make it a one-possession game, and they've tied it even a couple times. The Lady Liberators just can't seem to put them away, and the Lady Panthers are within one-possession game right here of tying this thing or taking a lead. Lady Liberators get it in. It's going to be Cribbs, get it across half court over to Bryan. They're trying to find Jenkins, and it's going to go off the hands of Jenkins. And the Lady Panthers will take back over. 4:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be Kinley Reed up top, setting the offense up. Passes it over to Bess. Bess back over to Foster. Foster hands it off to Reed. And it's going to be a pick and roll on Thompson there. Reed still with the basketball. She's going to take it all the way to the hole, trying to find Thompson on the block. But there's Casey Jenkins with the steal. Back come the Lady Liberators. Kicks it over to Bryan in the corner. Bryan up to the top of the key with Goodman. Goodman gets it inside to Jenkins. Off the mark, no good. Jenkins is going to get her own rebound. Tip from Thompson. Bryan with a 3-point play. Off the mark, no good. And that's going to go off the hands of Jenkins. And the Lady Panthers have another shot here to tie it up or take the lead with 3:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Reed gets it across half court for the Lady Panthers. Over to Maya Bess in the corner. Maya's going to dribble it back up. She finds Ireland Foster over on the right wing. Foster's going to shoot the three ball off the mark. No good. There's Thompson with the rebound. She tries to find Reed on the opposite block, but it's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Liberators. So the Lady Panthers catch a break there. Great look there by the senior center, Thompson. Reed gets it into Thompson. And Thompson trying to get it over to Bess, and she's going to throw it clear out of bounds. And now the Lady Liberators catch another big break. They're going to get it all the way back down underneath their basket as Thompson threw it all the way to the opposite end of the gym. Bryan will inbound it for the Lady Liberators. And there's Thompson again with the steal. And back come the Lady Panthers, a chance to tie it up here, take the lead. 3:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bess gets it to her sister, Addie. Addie over to Thompson, being guarded by Jenkins. Back over to Addie. Kicks it back over to Thompson, over to Foster on the right wing. Being guarded by Howard. Here comes a little pick and roll by Thompson. Great pick and roll. There's Thompson, and she lays it up for two. And she ties it all up at 38. 2:44 left to play in the ball game. The Lady Liberators need a basket here. Here's Bryan in the corner trying to get it into Jenkins, and they almost throw it away. Can Jenkins saves it out of bounds. Here comes Cribbs attacking the basket all the way. Off the mark, no good. Thompson with the rebound. And Coach Lash is saying slow it down here. And the Lady Panthers will see if they can work off some time here and get a good shot to take their first lead of the game. Thompson's out front with the ball. Over to Maya in the corner. Maya's going to pop for three. Off the mark, no good. Bryan with the rebound. And here we go back the other way. Goodman's finally going to get it across half court for the Lady Liberators. Howard in the corner. Kicks it over to Bryan at the top of the key. Over to Howard, back over to Cribbs. Cribbs trying to get a shot off, but being heavily guarded there by Addie Bess. And there's going to be a blocking foul called on Thompson there. I believe that's going to be her third. It's going to be Lily Thompson's third personal foul. So it's going to be Lady Liberator basketball underneath our basket with 1:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. It looks like Coach Wells is going to call a 30-second timeout here. So we're going to stay right here. So here's our situation here. We've got 1:40 left in the fourth quarter, all tied up at 38. As far as the foul count goes, the Lady Panthers have 4 team fouls. So the next foul on the Lady Panthers, the Lady Liberators will go to the line and shoot free throws, while the Lady Liberators have committed 0 fouls this fourth quarter. Both teams have plenty of timeouts left. It's been a pretty fast paced game here. Like I said, it's been mostly just a lot of half-court offense. Both teams, every possession down, taking a lot of time off the clock all game long. And to be honest, this game's lasted, we've been right about an hour of this game and only got 1:40 left here to play. So there's not been too many whistles, too many fouls called or anything. It's been a pretty clean-paced game. And the Lady Liberators are going to get it inbounds here and a chance to take the lead here with 1:40 left. Having trouble getting it in. They finally get it into Jenkins, being guarded by Thompson. Jenkins is going to take Thompson to the rim. Off the mark and no good. There's Howard with the rebound. Up and no good. And the whistle's going to be blown, and it's going to be a jump ball. And the Lady Liberators catch a big break there. Lady Liberators will take it back underneath their basket. They get it to Howard. Howard jump shot. Off the mark, no good. Racing for the rebound. There's Foster. And she's going to dribble it up. Gets it out across to Addie Bess. And here comes Reed, the point guard. So we'll see what the Lady Panthers do here. 1:15 left to play in the ball game. All tied up at 38. Here comes the screen and roll. And they get nothing off of that. There's a good chance the Lady Panthers might hold for one shot here. We'll see what they do. Thompson's got it at the top of the key. Gets it over to Bess, and that's going to be Coach Lash calling a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout, and it will be Lady Panther basketball right in front of their bench. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. We're all tied up at 38 here. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
What would happen to your kids, home, finances, or even your business in an unexpected life event? At Ankrum Law, we understand that planning for the future is a gift to your loved ones. This is Jesse Ankrum, and I'm ready to help you secure your legacy with expert guidance in estate planning. From wills to trust, we provide comprehensive solutions tailored to your unique needs. For more information or to book your free estate planning consultation, visit AnkramLawFirm.com. Ankrum Law, helping you protect what matters most.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisement.
All right, we're back here at the campus of Morrisville High School. We got ourselves a barn burner here. A little Highway 13 rival game going on between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Liberators, all tied up at 38. It's going to be Morrisville basketball coming out of the timeout here. They're going to inbound it right in front of their bench. So the Lady Liberators got to come up with a big stop here. 56 seconds left to play. Reed's going to inbound it for the Lady Panthers. Gets it into Foster. Foster back to Reed. Being guarded by Goodman. Closely guarded by Goodman. I love the pressure that the Lady Liberators have came out so far. There's Addie Bess. Kicks it back over to Foster. 43 seconds left. Here comes Addie Bess. Kicks it over to Foster. Foster trying to get it inside to Thompson, and that's going to be a steal by Bryan. Here come the Lady Liberators. 30 seconds left. Griggs gets it across half court. And we'll see if the Lady Liberators hold for one shot here. It's going to be Cribbs over in the corner to Goodman. 16 seconds left. Goodman being guarded by Reed, and Reed, they get tied up. And it's going to be a jump ball possession. And the Lady Panthers are going to take back over. So 12 seconds left here. Still all tied up at 38, and the Lady Panthers get the basketball back here. And another timeout called by the Lady Panthers. We're going to keep it right here. It's going to be a quick 30-second timeout. So the Lady Panthers basketball coming out of this timeout. They're going to get it right in front of the Lady Liberators bench. So I assume they will probably hold for the last shot right here with 12 seconds left. And we'll see what Coach Lash draws up here. Lady Liberators have plenty of fouls to give here. So I'm thinking with not committing any fouls, I'm probably going to try to foul them a couple times as they go to the lane. But make sure you don't foul them on a shot. You don't want to give them 2 free throws. But they've got 4 fouls to give. So hopefully that's something that they talked about down in the timeouts. All right, and here we go. Reed's going to inbound it for the Lady Panthers, having trouble getting it in. There's Foster. She's going to get it to Foster. We've got 8 seconds left. Foster's almost going to lose the ball. And going to be fouled by Bryan. So 4 seconds left. Lady Panthers are going to get it underneath their basket. And going to be another timeout here. It's going to be a full timeout called by Coach Lash of the Lady Panthers. So still tied up, all at 38 here. It's going to be Lady Panther basketball coming out of the timeouts. Like I said, the Lady Liberators, they still have plenty of fouls to give here with only committing 1 team foul. But they've got to be extremely smart here as they don't want to foul on a shot and put the Lady Panthers to the line with 2 with only 4 seconds left to play. So a big defensive stop, and it's going to be really important as Lily Thompson has probably had one of the best games of her senior year here tonight. I'm going to guess that's who they're probably going to go to here on this inbound. So it will be anxious to see if they try to maybe double team Thompson here and not let her catch the ball and make one of the other girls catch it, as she has done really well at finishing inside here this evening. All right, we're coming back out of the timeout. Lady Liberators and Lady Panthers all tied up at 38. It's going to be Lady Panther basketball underneath with 4.4 seconds to go. It's going to be Reed. Reed's going to inbound the ball for the Lady Panthers. Here comes a screen play for Thompson. They can't get it in. Reed's going to get it in. That's going to be 5 seconds. And the Lady Liberators are going to get the ball back with 4 seconds left to play. So we're going to have another timeout called here. So the Lady Panthers get a violation called. A 5-second violation called. And Coach Wells is going to call a timeout here. So still 4.4 seconds left to play. All tied up at 38. So we'll see if the Lady Liberators can get it across half court here fastly. And get a bucket before the shot goes off. Lady Panthers, they have committed 4 fouls against the Lady Liberators, committing only 1 foul. So it's going to be extremely important here for the Lady Panthers not to foul, as 1 foul will put the Lady Liberators to the line here with 4 seconds left to play. So this about this last minute has lasted about 10 minutes. All tied up at 38, the last 2 minutes here of this game. And both teams are now making their way back to the floor. And it looks like the Lady Panthers are going to full court pressure here of the Lady Liberators. Bryant's going to inbound it for the Lady Liberators. She gets it into Cribbs. Cribbs is going to take it the length of the floor. She's at half court. She's going to desperation 3 off the mark, no good, and we're going to go to overtime. Lady Liberators and Lady Panthers all tied up here at 38. We're headed to another 4 minutes of free basketball. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is here. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that affect your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to help, just like we have been for 130 years. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Mr. Google wants you to think you can fix your car on the internet. If you can just figure out what's wrong without talking to those greedy dealers, you'll save lots of money. At Bill Grant Ford, our appointment book fills every week with people who started on Google. And you might be surprised to know the labor rate in our shop is not the highest in town. What we can do for you is bring experience and training to a world filled with internet noise. We encourage you to be informed when it comes to maintaining your vehicle. And when your vehicle starts asking for help, see why it's better in Bolivar at Bill Grant Ford.
All right, basketball fans, we've got 3 minutes of overtime basketball here on the campus of Morrisville High School, and the Lady Liberators are going to win the overtime tip here. Carly Cribbs gets it across half court over to Goodman. Goodman over in the corner to Howard. Back over to the top to Bryan. Lady Liberators being extremely patient here, moving the ball around. Morrisville playing some stifling defense. And the Lady Liberators are having a hard time getting the ball to the rim. And that's going to be, they're trying to get it inside to Jenkins, and Foster's going to tip it out of bounds. Bryan's going to inbound it underneath their basket. Gets it into Howard. Howard skip pass over to Goodman. Goodman jump shot off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Goodman. Gets it out to Cribbs. 3-ball, no good. And there's Thompson with the rebound. And they're going to get Howard with the foul. That's going to be Megan Howard's third personal of the game, second team foul for the Lady Liberators. And Kinley Reed's going to bring it across the stripes for the Lady Panthers. She kicks it over to Foster. Foster hands it off to Reed. Here comes the screen and roll with Thompson. Gets it up to the top of the key to Thompson. Over to the corner to Bess. Bess trying to get it to Foster inside, but decides to kick it back out to Reed. Lady Panthers being extremely patient here. It's kind of one of those games. The next person that makes a basket wins. That's going to be Bess. 3-point off the mark, no good. Jenkins with the rebound. Deflection. That's going to go off the Lady Panthers, and it will be Lady Liberator basketball. Lady Liberator's going to have to go across full court here. Cami Bryant's going to walk it up for the Lady Liberators. 2:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Over to Howard in the corner. Howard skip pass over to Bryan. A dangerous pass. Bryan's able to hold on. Bryan gets it over to Howard. Howard back over to Goodman. Goodman stops, gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to take it to the rim. Blocked by Thompson. And there's Bess. And it's going to be Lady Panther basketball in front of the Lady Liberator bench. 2:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Tied up at 38. No team has scored in the last 4 minutes of this ball game. Here's Reed out front. She's going to try to take Goodman all the way. It's deflected by Bryan. Oh, they're going to say that was off Reed. And the Lady Liberators going to try to score for the first time here in overtime. Nobody has scored yet. Still tied up at 38. 2 minutes left to play. Howard's going to dribble it across the front. Kicks it over to Goodman. There's Thompson with the steal. She gets it out to Bess, trying to go for the layup. And she's going to be fouled. Bess trips up Bryan. And so Bryan's going to go to the line for 2. So great hustle play there by Cami Bryan. So Cami Bryan going to go to the line for 2. She is okay. She took a hard hit there. It's always, you always kind of stop breathing for a few seconds when one of your best players goes to the floor like that. She was able to get up. That first free throw is good. And the Lady Liberators strike first here in overtime. Second free throw off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Howard with another rebound. And a big offensive rebound by the senior forward, Megan Howard. Here comes Goodman with the three-pointer off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and that's going to be off Jenkins. And the Lady Panthers will take back over with 1:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Reed's going to get it across half court as Coach Lash calls out a play here. And she dribbles out around half court as she waits for her teammates to get in the offensive set here. Here comes Reed back the other way, kicks it out to Foster, over to Reed in the corner, tries to get it into Thompson, into the paint, loose ball, it's going to be all over. Jump ball on the floor, and the Lady Panthers possession. So the Lady Panthers have a shot here to take the lead with their ball underneath their basket. 1:12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Thompson's going to get it in for the Lady Panthers, kicks it over to Bess. Bess gets it over to Reed. Reed in the corner to Foster. Foster's going to dribble baseline, gets it into Thompson. Thompson's going to go to work here, puts it up for 2. And the Lady Panthers are taking the lead here. 1 minute left to play. Bryant's going to get it across half court, get it into Jenkins. That's going to be tipped off Thompson. And Foster with the steal over to Bess. Back over to Foster. And she's going to be fouled by Cribbs. 46 seconds left to play. The Lady Liberators still have one more foul to give, as they are now behind 40-39, 46 seconds left to play. And they will full court pressure here. Reed trying to get it across half court as she does. Goodman dribbling, and she's going to be called for the reach-in foul. And that was an extremely smart foul there by Goodman, because Reed had her beat and probably saved a layup there, as Reed had the whole right side open. And lots of bodies flying everywhere, but they get a timeout called there. Lady Panthers in trouble there, but they get a timeout called. 39 seconds left to play. Lady Liberators down by 1. 40-39. So we're going to take a quick 30-second break here. We'll be back. Lady Liberators trailing by 1, 40-39. You're listening You're watching on your MoSportsZone.com and listening to Your Country 99.
They've gone before us, they've taught us to live life to its fullest and to treat every moment as a precious treasure. Now it's time to celebrate their life. Hi, I'm Kyle with Butler Funeral Home, and we are committed to you and your family ensuring that every detail and personal wish is met for your loved one's funeral service so that you have time to reflect and celebrate the life. And with one of the largest chapels in Missouri, you can celebrate with plenty of friends and family. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home, located in Bolivar and Humansville, or online at butlerfuneralhome.com. Celebrate life with Butler Funeral Home.
We're back here at the campus of Morrisville High School. The Lady Panthers with a 1-point lead here over the Lady Liberators with 39.6 seconds left in this ball game. Starting to get a little heated here as this, like I said, these two schools go back a long ways. It's always been a rival back in the day and still holds to that. The Lady Panthers get it into Thompson over to Best, and she's going to be fouled immediately by Cribbs. And Maya Best is going to go to the line to shoot two free throws. So she was fouled by Cribbs, her second personal of the game. And now both teams from here on out will shoot free throws. And we're going to have another timeout here. Coach Wells is going to call a full timeout here. We're just going to keep it right here. I'll talk a little bit to you. Sorry that last one I had to take a break. When you're only on here by yourself, you got to send it back to the studio just to have a quick water break. Lots going on here in the last 20 minutes of this game. So here's what we got going on. The Lady Panthers lead by 1, 40-39. I'm not sure on the timeouts. I think both teams have at least 1 or 2 timeouts apiece. I feel like they've called about 15 timeouts in the last 20 minutes of this game. Both teams in the bonus, so from here on out, both teams are shooting 2 shots. Lots of game left here with 34 seconds left to play. As I said earlier, the tempo's kind of turned up. Frustration, you can see frustration on both teams. Both teams wanting to win this game bad. As I've said, it's always been a nice little rival between the two schools for an extremely long time, and I love to see it continue right here as it's coming right down to the wire. And here we go. We're back in action. Maya Best, 2 free throws. First free throw off the mark, no good. Lady Liberators need a big defensive rebound here. Second free throw. And nothing but the bottom of the net by the senior Maya Best. And here come the Lady Liberators. Getting it across half court is Emma Goodman. We've got 30 seconds left. Over in the corner to Howard. And Howard's going to throw it out of bounds. Howard's going to throw it out of bounds. She's trying to get to Cribbs. And the Lady Panthers are going to take over. 25 seconds left. Roten checks in the game. Jenkins goes to the bench. Reed getting it in for the Lady Panthers. She's being heavily guarded there, and she gets it into Foster. And they're going to foul. They're going to foul Foster, and Foster's going to go to the line. So Ireland Foster, the sophomore guard, 2 big free throws coming up for her, as she tries to give the Lady Panthers a 4-point lead here with 20 seconds left to play. First free throw off the mark, no good. Lady Panthers giving the Lady Liberators every chance to stay right in this game. And here comes the second free throw. Off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. There's Howard. She gets it out to Goodman. Here comes Goodman back the other way. And she's in trouble. Gets it over to, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout called. So a good timeout called there as Goodman was in trouble. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So here's where we're at now. We've got 12.8 seconds left. Morrisville 41, Bolivar 39. Both teams still in the bonus. So a foul sends either team to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be Bolivar basketball underneath their goal right here as they come out of this timeout. So off goes the horn here. And both teams should be getting back out to the floor quickly. So Morrisville here needs about one more stop here and able to put this game away. Lady Liberators, Coach Wells and Roth Diner drawing up a play here. Like I said, this game has been extremely slow pace. It's mainly just been a lot of half-court offense on both teams. So back come the teams. Cami Bryan is going to inbound it, and they're going to play. Lady Liberators are going to come out and play a 4 across here. Bryan inbound it. She gets it into Cribbs. Cribbs is going to lay it up. Off the good! Carly Cribbs lays it off the board for 2. What a tough shot there by Cribbs. She gets it to go, and the Lady Panthers call a quick timeout. And they'll take over at half court with 6.7 seconds left, all tied up at 41. So here comes the biggest defensive possession so far of the Lady Liberators season as they try to get a stop here or a steal. And like I said, both teams in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus, so it's going to be extremely important for the Lady Liberators as they're going to be playing semi-aggressive here as they come out of this timeout. They want to make sure they don't foul here and send the Lady Panthers to the line with only 6 seconds left. And here come the teams back out to the court. And so it's going to be Lady Liberator basketball on the opposite side of the floor. 6 seconds left. Foster's going to get it in for the Lady Panthers. And here we go. And she tries to get it into Reed. Here comes Reed. Reed, three-point shot. Off the mark, no good. Thompson gets it out to Best. Best puts it up and rolls in and out. And we're going to double overtime here at Panther Fieldhouse between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Liberators. We're going to take a quick break so I can take a break. We'll be back here for another 4 minutes of free basketball, all tied up here at 41 between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Liberators. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on Your Country 99.
All clothing is arriving at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon. Have a great selection of outwear by Bernie Apparel and Carhartt. Wood pellets by the bag, the ton, or pallets. Now's the time to improve your fencing. Barbed wire, T-posts, pipe gates, panel gates at C&C's everyday low prices. Have any questions for the farm and home? Well, the answer man at C&C Farm and Home in Bolivar and Lebanon has the answers for you.
Hi, this is Donald with C&C Farm and Home Supply in Bolivar and Lebanon. If you have questions, we have the answers.
CMH Orthopedic and Spine Center in Bolivar offers walk-in orthopedic care Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Available to children and adults, the clinic provides non-emergent care for orthopedic injuries, such as fractures, dislocations, sport injuries, and shoulder, hip, and knee pain. No appointment is necessary. For more information, you can visit them on the web or call 417-777-2663.
All right, basketball fans, we're back here in double overtime. Lady Panthers take first possession. 3-point off the mark, no good by Foster, but there's Best with the offensive rebound. And she gets it back out to Reed. Both teams only scoring 3 points apiece in the first overtime. Like I said, there has not been much scoring in this game. All tied up at 41. Best gets it over to Foster in the corner. Foster finds Thompson. And there she's going all the way to the basket. She loses it, but there's Best with this, picks it back up, fighting for the rebound. There's Goodman. Cribbs gets it out across to Bryan for the full court pass, and she gets the and one. Great look by junior guard to her junior teammate, Cami Bryan. And she finishes with the left-handed layup, and she gives the Lady Liberators back their first lead in quite a while. 43-41 here in double overtime. Cami Bryan going to the line for the three-point play, and she does just that. A big turnaround there, exactly what the Lady Liberators needed coming out of double overtime. Back come the Lady Panthers. Foster over to Reed. Reed's going to dribble drive, and she's guarded by Goodman. She's in trouble, and she gets it over to Thompson in the corner. Thompson hits Maya Best at the top of the key. Back over to Reed. Lady Liberators making it tough here. 3-point shot, and that's going to be an air ball by Best. Here comes Cribbs back the other way. Cribbs is going to push the tempo. She's going to go all the way, kicks it out to Goodman, and kicks it back into Jenkins. She kicks it back over to Bryant for three. Off the mark, no good. There's Thompson with the rebound. Here come the Lady Panthers trying to tie the game back up. And we'll see what the Lady Panthers draw up here. 2:26 left to play in double overtime. 44 Bolivar, 41 Morrisville. Best up at the top of the key, kicks it over to Foster. Foster, 3-point ball. No good. There's Reed and Goodman fighting for the rebound. Goodman with the rebound. And she's going to get it across half court for the Lady Liberators. 2:05 left to play here in double overtime. Cribbs gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins, the ball literally goes in and back out. And there's Thompson with the rebound. Here come back the Lady Panthers. Both teams tired as both teams are jogging up and down the floor, as they have now played almost 42 minutes or 40 minutes of basketball here in double overtime. Thompson's with the ball in the corner. Kicks it out to Reed, being guarded by Goodman. 1:33 left to play. There's Bryant with the steal. She's going to dribble the length of the floor and go coast to coast. Cammie Bryant, a 5-0 run by Cammie Bryant. She gives the Lady Liberators a 5-point lead. 1:20 left to play. And there's going to be Cammie Bryant picking up the foul, the reach-in foul. And Kinley Reed's going to go to the line for two. What a turn of events here in double overtime. Cammie Bryant taking control of this game here, going on a 5-0 run by herself. And she gives the biggest lead of the game so far for the Lady Liberators in quite some time. Kinley Reed knocks down her first free throw here. And here comes the second free throw for the freshman guard, Reed. And that's off the mark. Howard and Thompson battling for the rebound. She gets it to Thompson, and Thompson's going to be fouled by Howard. A big play by Lily Thompson, the senior center, having one of the best games of her senior career here. And she's going to try to make this a one-possession game here for the Lady Panthers. First free throw off the mark, no good. Big free throw coming here for the senior center. And second free throw up. And no good. There's Cammie Bryant with the defensive rebound. She's being guarded by Kinley Reed, and she gets it across half court, and she's going to be fouled by Ireland Foster. And Cammie Bryant will go to the line here for two free throws. What a great job by junior forward Cammie Bryant. Taking control of this game here in double overtime. She hits the first free throw. She's now went on a 6-0 run here. The only 6 points that have been scored in double overtime have all came by the junior forward Cammie Bryant. Second free throw up, and make that a 7-0 run, ladies and gentlemen, for Cammie Bryant. She gives the Lady Liberators their biggest lead since about the start of the fourth quarter. It's Bolivar 48, Morrisville 42. 1 minute left remaining here in double overtime. It's going to be Reed out top, guarded by Goodman. She's trying to get a shot off here, but can't get one off. She dishes it off over to Bess. Bess gets it inside to Thompson. Thompson kicks it back out to Bess. Bess over to Foster. Foster's trying to go the lane there, and she kicks it back out to Reed. Here comes Reed, and it's going to be a blocking foul called on Casey Jenkins. So Reed's going to go to the line. 37.5 seconds left. Bolivar 48, Morrisville 42. First free throw coming up for the freshman. And she sinks it. Here comes the second free throw, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Thompson. Maya Best for three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Foster. She puts it back up. Off the mark, no good. There's Thompson fighting for the rebound, and she gets fouled. the Lady Panthers just not giving up here as they get 4 offensive rebounds and they finally get fouled. And Thompson will go to the line for 2 points, for 2 free throws, 27.6 seconds left to play. First free throw up and good. Here comes the second free throw. Off the mark, no good. Jenkins with the rebound. Gets it over to Cammie Bryan. And she's going to be full court press. She gets it over to Goodman, but throws it out of bounds. Not what the Lady Liberators needed there. 19.5 seconds left to play. Bolivar 48, Morrisville 44. Big defensive stop coming up for the Lady Liberators. Kinley Reed out top. She's going to drop for 3-point. Off the mark, no good. Fighting for the rebound. That's going to be Jenkins, and she's going to get fouled. And she's going to be fouled by Foster. And Jenkins is going to go to the line for 2. .9 seconds left to go. Bolivar 48, Morrisville 44. Lady Liberators at the charity stripe to shoot 2. It's going to be Jenkins, the center. 2 big free throws coming up right here. First free throw up and good. Big free throw by Cammie Bryan. By Casey Jenkins, the senior. Second free throw and nothing but the bottom of the net. 2 huge free throws there for the senior center. Here come back the Lady Panthers. Here's Reed trying to get a shot off. And they will not get a shot off, and that will be the end of the game. The Lady Liberators escape one here in Morrisville. Final score in double overtime. Bolivar 50, the Lady Panthers of Morrisville 44. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with the post-game show. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99.
Line Bank is refreshing the way traditional banking is done and reimagining banking to be more technology forward while maintaining a customer-focused approach that is unmatched in the banking industry, making Line Bank your true hometown bank. With 4 branches in Bolivar, Galmy, and Pittsburgh, and free regional ATMs. Line Bank brings financial services right to your community. Count on them for checking, savings, retirement accounts, and mobile banking you can access 24/7. Line Bank, banking refreshed. Member FDIC.
You'll find everything you need to turn the great outdoors into your own personal playground at Hobby Time. From ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles to Falcon bass boats, Avalon pontoons, and firearms for every season. Hobby Time is the toy store for the outdoor enthusiast. Located just north of Bolivar off Highway 13. Get into the outdoor game with Hobby Time. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
For all your furniture and bedding needs, visit Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. Come see our great quality mattresses and furniture closeouts. You will not find more bang for your buck on pillow tops, Euro tops, temper-grade foam mattresses, and adjustable bases. Same for sofas, sectionals, recliners, bedroom, and dining room furniture. From budget to luxury, we got it all. Payment programs available, same as cash, no credit needed. Check out our many great reviews on Facebook and Google. We will treat you right and earn your 5-star review. Hometown Mattress and Furniture, where we liquidate prices, not quality. 451 South Springfield Avenue, Bolivar, Missouri.
If you're buying or selling real estate in Southwest Missouri, call Hubbard Realty. We're your local real estate experts with a team of dedicated professionals who will represent you through one of life's biggest challenges, buying or selling a home, land, or investment property. Let our years of experience in up and down markets guide you with data-driven advice and researched guidance. With generational roots in the area, we're here to stay. So work with the realtors you know, like, and trust. The agents at Hubbard Realty. We're your hometown real estate experts.
All right, Lady Liberator basketball fans, we're getting Coach Wells up here as a reminder that Coach Archer was out sick tonight. Coach Archer, if you're watching out there tonight, which I know you are, you missed a wild one. The Lady Liberators escaping a big one here at Morrisville, a little Highway 13 rival game, in double overtime, 50-44. So we're getting Coach Wells here on the headset. Awesome job. Well, we're here in the post-game show. I've got Coach Wells here, and then I also have junior forward Cammie Bryan. Guys, thanks for coming on real quick here after the game. Congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Hey, first thing, we want to give a shout-out to Coach Archer. He's down with what we think's RSV. Something's got him down, and so we hope a speedy recovery. I'm sure he's listening to us. We got you, Coach.
All right, yeah. I know Coach Archer, and he never misses a game, but I know that I haven't heard from him yet, but I know he's out there watching, and I know it's killing him to not be here tonight, but like I said, the Lady Liberators coming out victorious here in double overtime. Coach, I just want to talk to you for just a few minutes. Like I said, kind of on the air throughout the game, it was really a slow-paced game all game long. Just a lot of half-court sets back and forth. It was a low-scoring game, honestly, until we got into overtime. So kind of just talk about the flow of the game. And, we just kind of seemed to struggle to score the basketball here tonight.
Well, first of all, let's tip our hat to Morrisville. They were well prepared for us. They wanted to slow things down, setting a zone. So we were running our zone offense. At times, I think in the first half, we were 4 for 16 from three-point line. So we were getting a little impatient, rushing some shots. But we knew, hey, when you have a big school going into a small school, they kind of get up for it. We knew we were going to have a hard-fought battle. They played Crane last night, lost a close one to them. So we were hoping they'd lose their legs a little bit sooner, but they didn't. And, again, our hats tip off to them for their execution of their game plan tonight.
Right, yeah, exactly. Coach Lash, you could definitely tell he had them prepared and a great defensive plan coming up against the Lady Liberators tonight. I want to shift it over here with me on the air tonight also is we don't normally bring players up here, but I feel like this kid right here, she literally just took over in double overtime, and this is I've got junior forward Cammie Bryan here on with us. Cammie, congratulations on the big victory.
Thank you. It was a fun win, just getting in the double overtime and coming out on top. It really is tough going against these smaller schools because they come out with a fire that you're just not expecting. And I'm just so happy we came out on top. I feel like we really just came together at the end. We kind of had a slower game, like you mentioned. We didn't have a lot of energy coming into it, but I feel like we really picked it up at the end.
Yeah, right on. Cammie, not leading all scorers. Carly had 19, but Cammie following up with 16 points. And Coach Wells, Cammie, like I said, she just took over in double overtime, went on a 7-0 run to start the double overtime. And, you got to love that as a coach, as somebody on your team just steps up and, she just took the leadership. She just took the role and said, give me the ball. I want to go win this game.
Hey, she's going to get mad at me, but she has our Leave It on the Floor award for this season. Last time we were in this gym, she literally left it on the floor. Kind of got sick, threw up on some pom-poms from the cheerleaders, came back out, had a big game in Morrisville tournament. And we try to impact on the girls that it's just an ebb and flow in the game. She had a turnover right before she went on that 7-0 run. And that is just a testament to what type of player she is. You got to have short-term memory. You're only as good as your next play, and she made the most of it tonight.
Right, no, and that's something I love watching of Cammie. I've watched a lot of girls over the years of just being involved in the game of basketball, and Cammie Bryan is definitely one of my favorite players to watch. She might not always score the basketball every night and be in double figures, but I guarantee you will always find her on the floor hustling after loose balls or rebounds or just doing all the little things of what it takes to make a team successful.
Yeah, she had that. She got kind of taken out from behind down at one end and put her on the free throw line. And I wasn't sure she was going to make it to the free throw line. And but all the other coaches said let her shoot them, and she knocked them down. And she's just nails.
Right. Yeah. No.
She
absolutely.
Missed one. And she's honest too.
Yeah, she's honest. She's
she always keeps me in check. She's been keeping me in check here lately.
She's just one of those great high character kids. Well, she told me this was her first time ever on the radio. So, Cammie, anything you want to say, about your coaches, your teammates, just anything about tonight before we let you go?
I'm just so thankful to be on this team. I know sometimes I go and watch other teams and I'm like, I just don't feel like they're having as much fun as we do. And I don't know. I'm so grateful to just be on this team and this time in Bolivar. I know we've had a lot of tough losses this year, but I've still had a lot of fun, and I feel like that says something. just these girls are fun to play with, and this coaching staff, just they put their heart into it, and it really shows. And thank you, Shania, just for coming out and just supporting us in every way you can. And just we really feel that and your support, and just really thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Well, Cammie, you're not supposed to make me cry, and you're going to make me cry. But Cammie, a lot of respect for you, and you hit the nail on the coffin there. You know, I think sometimes as teams we get caught up in the wins and losses, and you know, it's the game of basketball, just a game of sports in general. It's far more about the wins and losses. It's, you know, you're going to have these teammates of yours, these friends for the rest of your life, and you're going to remember these memories and the coaches that you had. You know, I had Coach Wells 10 years ago, and
a lot better looking back then.
Yeah, a lot better
skinnier.
looking back then. But you know, I had Wells and Rothsteiner and Coach Archer sitting on my bench 10 years ago, and here they are 10 years later, still making a huge impact in my life. So, you know, just again, congratulations on the big win, but just, you know, thank you for being, you know, you're such a role model to not only these girls that you play with and you step on the court, but to so many of the Lady Liberator, the youth of our generation coming up, the future Lady Liberator basketball fans. They look up to you. So just thank you for being that great role model to all of them. And congratulations on the big win. Go celebrate with your team. You've earned this victory tonight, and I appreciate you guys being on here tonight.
We appreciate you guys, all you do for us. Want to invite everybody to come to Camden. We got a big matchup Thursday night against Camden at their place, and it's always a battle just like it was here tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
that's what I've always said. I said that, you know, as we went on air tonight talking about, you know, the schedule down the road, and Lady Lakers, it's been a rival for many, many years. Even back in my time, there were some knockdown dragouts between the Lady Lakers and Coach Caffey. She does a great job over there. So we will not be able to cover that game because we'll have the boys game there at the tournament. Yeah, blame it on Cammie's dad. So, blame it on Cammie's dad.
That's all right.
So
we appreciate you guys and everybody that was at the game tonight. It's not often you get in a 2 overtime game and come out the winner. I think we were down in both overtimes.
Yeah.
And came back and won. So we're excited. We're getting over the hump.
Yep.
I think we've had. What was the final on that? I think we've had 6 or 7 losses that have been 2 possessions or less on the season. So, you know, it's one bounce our way, and could be a lot more wins in the win column, but we're getting better every day. And
I have definitely been on many post-game shows with Coach Archer, and it's like we've had, I think, 6 or 7 losses by less than 5 points. So finally getting that win tonight, being on the winning side, like you said. So congratulations. Enjoy this one. And we will see you guys on Thursday. So great job again. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap us up here. That's mine. So I'm going to give a great job again, guys. Thank you. I'm going to give a quick scoring column here before we go off the air. Scoring tonight for Morrisville. Number 3, Addie Best, finishes with 4. Number 15, Lily Thompson with 13. Ireland Foster with 4. Kinley Reed with 10. Haley Madewell with 5. And Maya Best with 8 for the Lady Panthers. And for the Lady Liberators tonight, Emma Goodman with 3. Megan Howard with 3. Cammie Bryan with 16. And to lead all scorers tonight is the junior Carly Cribbs with 19. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Morrisville. A game that was literally going to finish in an hour ended up being about an hour and 40 minutes as it went all the way into double overtime. But the Lady Liberators come out victorious here in double overtime with a winner final score of 50-44. Again, congratulations to the Lady Liberators, Coach Wells, Coach Rothsteiner, Coach Whitus, Coach LaSalle. And a big shout-out again to Coach Archer at home, sick tonight, as his Lady Liberators come out victorious here tonight. They will be back on the road. They will be taking on Camdenton for a 5:30 start with JV on Thursday evening, as we will be at our home Liberator tournament covering the boys that night with a tip-off of 8:30. Well, I'm going to shut it down here. Kent and I, we're ready to go home and get off the air here. So we appreciate everybody listening out there all around the world, listening and viewing the game here tonight. It's been an exciting one. We want to wish everyone a great evening. You're watching Lady Liberator basketball on MoSportsZone.com and listening on YourCountry 99. Good night, Liberators. Stay safe. We'll see you on Thursday.
This Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine, Bolivar's go-to small engine shop. Precision Small Engine. Oakstar Bank. Come see the difference a hometown bank can make. Bill Grant Ford. It's better in Bolivar. Bill Grant Ford. Hobby Time Motorsports. Come see what you've been missing. Firearms, fishing, ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, and all things outdoors. Hobby Time Motorsports. Animal Care Clinic. Caring for your pets like their family. Animal Care Clinic. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Southwest Sewer and Septic. CNC Farm and Home. Home of the Answer Man. CNC Farm and Home. Warwick Electric. Plug into your number one electrical source. Warwick Electric. Citizens Memorial Hospital. They have the services your family needs to be healthy. Citizens Memorial Hospital. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Still making sleep great. Hometown Furniture and Mattress. Quarles Supply Company. Bolivar's Kubota dealer. Quarles Supply Company. Hubbard Realty. Because buying and selling is not something you do every day. Hubbard Realty. Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. Lime Bank. Banking refreshed. Lime Bank. Ankrum Law. Protecting what matters most. Ankrum Law. Winfield Tax Service. Your destination for stress-free taxes. Winfield Tax Service. Thanks for listening to this Bolivar Liberators sports broadcast made possible by these proud sponsors. Tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator Athletics and the support of our kids.